What's going on, everyone? Joey Antonelli here, and I'm gonna do a giveaway in this video. I used to do this in a lot of my videos, and it's actually pretty time consuming, so I haven't done it in a while, but I'm gonna start doing it again. Maybe not in every video, but we're gonna start this one off just something simple. One of my hats, Janto gear. I make the hats custom. You can get any fish design you want on it on the cork hats. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment down below Bimini Bay. Bimini Bay enters you in the contest. I'll announce it in the next video. I'll also pin the winning comment at the top of the comments in this video. So it'll be announced in about a week or so from when this video airs. So we're gonna get into some sick action. This is an absolutely insane day offshore. It's a little bit of a longer video, but you guys have been saying you like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the action right now. And we got Nick Furrow today, and we got something cool in store for you because we have an absolutely gorgeous day out here on Lake Atlantic. Starting off with some weed lines. Nick's pitching out a chummy right there, little pilchard right there. But something I'm gonna be using today, I got a new rod. We got a new rod, kind of like a little review. I've used it for a while, but I'm gonna show it off. Haven't really done a video on it. It's the Tsunami Carbon Shield 2, which you've seen me use many times, but this is a 7.5 foot version. Splits right here. It's 7'6", 40 to 80 pound. Crazy power. It's definitely becoming my absolutely favorite offshore spinning rod. And then I also have my bottom rod that I'm gonna be using for the big fish, my Maxell. But we're gonna go ahead, do some bottom fishing, and me and Nick have a little tournament thing going on today. 10 species. We want 10 different species. Sharks don't count, baitfish don't count. Groupers, snappers, dolphins, covias, porgies, all that stuff counts. We're gonna finish up with this weed line, see if we find anything here, and then move on out to where we're bottom fishing. Nicky getting first fish of the day. And it just woke up! Oh yeah, that's nice. Right on that weed line. We saw this nice weed line coming in. Decided to stop at it, and Nicky got hooked up on something.
Super weird.
No clue what it is?
No idea.
I got mine going out right now. I bet it's gonna be a blackfin or a bonita.
Oh, giant.
There's his fish hanging out right at 50 foot right there. It's gonna be a tuna, whether it's a blackfin or a bonita. And Nick's hooked up with species number 1.
I got color.
Let's see. Deep color down there.
Big and silver.
Come on, I'm looking for that black back, that yellow stripe. Nick's day will be made if it's a tuna.
I think it's a bonita.
You think it's a bonita? It's a bonita, that's not terrible too. We'll use them for strip bait. I thought I just saw yellow, Nick. I thought I saw some yellow there. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's got, this has more fight than a bonita. I think he's got more fight than a bonita. And I thought I saw a hint of school bus yellow.
Was it now and later yellow?
Not now and later yellow, school bus yellow. Come on, Nick, get him!
I have late later, dude.
Nick's fishing 16-pound tippet. 30 foot, Nick. All right, he's under the boat.
First species of the day is going to be
blackfin.
Yeah.
Nice blackfin. Yeah!
Solid.
Nice. Solid blackfin. Dude, that's a chunky blackfin, Nicky.
Wasn't the best gap, but
Go over there in that corner.
it's a good one.
That is a very chunky one. He thumped it. Good thing we got all them live baits. We're gonna bleed this guy, put him in the cooler. We made it to the bottom fishing grounds, and while I will be showing you that spinning rod, I actually got it out back on flatline right now, going out. I got my Maxell Oceanic 30 wide, dropping down a big bait, see if we can find us a grouper. Nick's beat me though, 1-0. right, Nick. We're tied up 1-1. My remora versus your. All right, remora won't count. We won't count a remora. Fair deal. I just don't like when the kids go hit the bottom. And just...
Let him drop. Shark's coming up at come on! Need help going the rod holder or anything?
No, I'm good. Come on. All right, look for color. I got top shot.
No collar yet.
Oh yeah, I got color. Need color. Come on, floating, floating, floating. Grab something if you need something.
Big and silver.
Where's shark on it? Shark on it, shark on it, shark on it. No! It's a gag, it's a gag. Grab something. I got it.
Got it?
Help me, hand line, hand line, hand line, hand line. Oh my god, it's a stud. Get him, Nicky.
Fuck yeah, Joey.
Woo!
Oh my god,
That's a giant. You will not believe that sandbar's right there. Here.
You got so like in that crap. Pull that thing out.
Get in the boat. Oh my gosh, get that camera, Nick.
For this one?
Yeah. He ate the best part. Look at that thing. Look at this, get that tight in here. I'm not sticking my hand in there. Pretty cool. Look at that thing. That is inside this fish. The grouper, hey, he got bit, which kind of sucks, but we didn't lose any meat on this guy. I'm counting that one, Nick.
No, that's a good one.
I'm counting that one, Nick. 1-1. Nicky's got the blackfin, I got a nice old grouper.
Very nice.
On that Maxell 30 wide. Putting the heat to him.
Are you good?
Yeah. Now that is a way to start it off. A quick shout out, Bimini Bay gear. This is the new performance hoodie. It also has a built-in buff, but kind of affects the audio on the video, so I'm not wearing it right now. But that gag, I bet he was about 25 pounds, and the shark just got the tip of his tail, just took the motor off, really to kind of help me out and bleed him. But this reel right here is an absolute beast. I don't think this is what they had in mind when they designed it. It's the Maxell Oceanic 30 wide. But you slap that thing on a bottom rod, that rod's a Ketchem custom, my friend made it for me. It's a beast, 80 to 130. And you can see how hard I was pulling, and the sharks are just out of control. He still almost got that fish, or did get some of it. But blackfin, nice big old gag. Scores 1-1, Nicky. This guy was inside of him, and I think we need to send him back down there. I grouper ate him once. Let's go send him back down, see if he finds something. I don't know what's gonna happen with this one. Time to make a move. After that gag, we tried for a little bit more. I didn't get anything on the crab, but I saved it. We might try dropping that crab back down. But we're gonna go to another little cluster of marks and trying to get another grouper. I did not get it on video, but I'll show it to you anyways. Species number 2 for me and Nick. Nick got species number 2 also. I got a little baby almaco on a jig. And what'd you get, a rudderfish?
Mutton.
Oh crap, you got a mutton. We got an 18-inch mutton. So he's got me beat. We'll go to quantity if it's a tie, or quality, I mean, if it's a tie. But I think that gag offsets that a little bit. I mean, he's got the tuna, but There you go, there's Nikki's mutton. We're moving again. Oh, Nick just informed me he does have 3 species because he did catch a rudder fish, which is like another kind of amberjack looking thing. But we're at another spot. Oh, I'm getting thumped. I'm getting little thumps. Does not feel like the grouper hammer. Feels like an arse. We'll put it in high gear. These reels have 2 different speeds on them, which really helps with bigger fish. Just got tapped at for a little bit. But anyways, we're trying another spot right now. We got some good bottom marks. I think Nick switched up. He's got a little live bait down there. He got excited with that mutton. I'm still looking to try to get groupers for us, which isn't gonna help my 10 species, unless it's a scamper. Nope. I think they're red snapper stumping it. But hey, haven't caught one yet. I'll catch one of them. Time to take the jig on that rod I was talking about in the beginning. Dang, it is a good one.
At least he hit nice and high. Got a chance of landing him, not in the rack.
Yeah, he's going up there towards structure. Come on, buddy. Come on, little fishy. You're using this rod. You're using the 7.6 40 to 80 pound carbon shield with the Tsunami SaltX 6000, 40 pound beyond braid, 80 pound Tsunami fluorocarbon, and a Gunnar tackle jig, because we need beefy hooks. He's not a giant, but good one to get started on. Might get one on the jig.
I think I just sent down. That's a good one, Joey.
Yeah. Can I get that gaff? It was definitely studly.
I'm on your side.
You probably gotta go over. You go that way? Go, Nick. Go. I got top shot. Just let me know what you see.
I got a collar.
Where's the
Yeah. It looks gray.
Very prime. Right one. It's the right one.
We got a grouper.
Damn, boy.
Yeah. I got no lead.
It's all right.
Stick 'em. Yeah.
Hey, that time, boys.
Another nice grouper for the day. We got one there. And then Rodney got hit right when we were about to do a picture. Come on, Nikki.
I think it's a snapper.
You think it's a snapper?
Yeah.
Snappy Pappy?
A lot of digging.
Mine had digging the whole way. This could be the last one. Let's see, let's see. Pick it up now, pick it up. Pick it up and get your leg under it so you can get rid of that bad angle. Yeah, look at that man work. Look at that man work right there. All right, we got the grouper up front. We got the gaff free. I just saw color. No, I didn't, that was sun. Keep that rod tip out far. That is a tank of an arse. How's that feel?
That's a big one.
That is a monster arse.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
On the way down.
Got 160.
Yeah! That is a 20-pound arse. Show me that thing, Nick. Hold him up.
Alright, go.
That's a 20-pound red snapper. People say they catch a lot of 20-pound red snapper. That is really a 20-pound red snapper.
Big one. Good?
The Nicky double. Gag. Just kidding. Nice gag. Nice arse. We're coming back for that arse for our gigantic 2-day red snapper season.
Oh, you bitch.
At the end of the day, we like to feed our pets. We got a thing full of pilchards. You hold this. And we're just gonna toss them out there a little bit. Look at all those amberjacks. Oh! We got our pets happy. Let's go jump in the water and do some diving. That water is too nice and there are too many fish in there. Now, those are all amberjacks, but fish attract fish, so there should be something else in there. We got Mr. Johnny, Nicky over on the other side. We're about to hop in the water. Bunch of dive gear all sprawled out. Toss the old guys over there. And I will catch up with you with the mask camera. All right, we got the dive flag up. We have a million jacks under us. Just getting the gun situated. I'm ready, Nicky. How are you looking? Just like a minute? All right, let's go check it out. Now there's another look at all those jacks. We had them so fired up and they were not afraid of us at all. We had them all the way up to the surface. There was tons of life, which is a really, really good sign for fishing and diving. Hey, please. Nice AP. That's what we do. You hop in, get a quick little AP, and apparently we'll let Nick tell you what happened because my GoPro wasn't working down there, and I didn't see any of this.
Am I supposed to talk now?
Yeah, tell him what you told me.
No, Joey, this is...
Tell him what you told me. Apparently, while I was stalking that AP, a massive Kubera came up behind me and checked me out, turned broadside like 5 feet from me, and I didn't get it. Never saw it. But we're gonna hop back in. Hopefully my camera works this time. Pretty much immediately when we got back in the water, Nick spotted a Kubera, and it's a good chance it was the same one he saw before, and he pointed it out to me because I have a gun much more suited for fish like this. The strong scales, the hard to get close to them. I have the really powerful Koah 130 wide body, and it is just an awesome gun. Now he starts tailing away, so I kind of ignored him. I just kind of looked away, acted like I didn't really care too much, looking around, and I looked back over and I saw he was doing the snapper thing where they're curious, they want to come in, and I knew this was going to be my shot and I had to take it. Now with that cable slip tip, I'm able to put an insane amount of power. Of course, getting back to the surface is #1 priority, but as I'm going up, I'm also palming that reel. I'm at probably about 40 foot, so not really that deep, but I don't want this fish to make it to the rocks. So as I'm swimming up, I'm palming the reel, I'm ripping it up, I'm having Nick help me, and I actually had him take the line and take over for a second while I caught my breath. Now we know we have him beat as far as the fish not getting into the rocks. I've stopped him, Nick stopped him, we're pulling him up. The only dangers now are the fish tearing off, which is pretty unlikely with that slip tip, or more likely sharks getting him. So we still want to put a lot of heat on him, get him up as fast as possible, but really get a good look at the fish, see where he's shot, and see how the sharks are acting, because there's always sharks. We can almost always count on sharks coming in when we shoot a fish, especially something like this that's going to struggle that much and create that much commotion down there. So we'll let you see how that played out. Now Nick blew all those bubbles out there and yelled because he missed the kill shot on it, and I'll give him a break because kill shots can be really tricky. A lot of times you're super close to the fish, you have a really weird angle, the fish is struggling. It's actually a lot more difficult to hit a kill shot sometimes than it is to get the original shot. Now, I hit him in the back, but you'll see the way this slip tip works, that it did exactly what it was supposed to do, and I am so stoked. I'm gonna go to the door. Nick spotted him! Just like I said, he saw that Kubera. Chupacabra!
It's no 50 pounds, right?
It's a 30 pounder though, they're all 30 pounds. Woo! Solid Kubera, that's the one Nick was just talking about. And I'm gonna show you why I shoot the kind of gear I do. This is a cable slip tip. I took a pretty far shot, definitely not my best shot, but that didn't go all the way through the fish. And if this was a flopper shaft, I probably would not have got this fish. So I'm gonna have to dig that tip out of there. But we got him. That's sick. I'm gonna get another shot just holding him up. There he is. We got the shaft out of him. This has turned out to be a pretty sick day. Kubera, groupers, APs, everything. We got everything situated, we got back in the water, and we're kind of split up a little bit, but we're not too far apart. I was looking and I spotted another Kubera. Now he's right there in the distance and doing the same thing the other one was doing, kind of not wanting me to get too close, so I completely ignored him again. It's just the way I like hunting these fish. I found it's the best way to get really close. I look away and I just start looking around at some other stuff, just like I'm part of the life. All the life that's around, I'm just part of it. I'm not a threat. I'm just swimming around. And the Kubera did the same thing the other one. He turned towards me, he checked me out, he started coming in just close enough for me to close the gap. Now, just like last time, I had to put the brakes on this guy. Right now, you can't see it, but I'm clipping my belt reel onto my gun in case there's an issue. And then I put the brakes on him. I grab that reel in the gun. I keep pulling him up. Again, I'm not really too deep here, so it's not a struggle dive. But I get to the surface, I call for Nick, and we just start winching this one up just like we did with the other one. Now let's fast forward a little bit to when Nick showed up and I started to get the fish up a little bit higher. Nick's going down for a kill shot. Now he's gonna totally redeem himself on this one. Rolls it, perfect kill shot. The sandbar was swimming around it, but it really wasn't that fired up. You can usually tell by their body language how they're gonna be, and this one was not really that bad, so I was not too concerned with it. Kubera numero dos! Now Nick shot something right when he got back in the water. I was looking the other way. I didn't see what he hit, but I was holding him up at the surface so he could pull on his fish, so he didn't have to use all his energy. So I held him. I'm thinking he shot another, maybe some kind of big mangrove or something like that. And then I saw this giant shiny mirror down there, and there's only one fish that looks like that. Well, maybe two if you count a permit, but giant African pompano. And I wanted to get down there, keep the sharks away. And it's really good because while we had those sandbars playing with us before, Mr. Bull Shark was about to show up, and that is a shark of a whole different flavor. I swam down there and checked out Nick's shot. He had a really good shot on it, so I wanted to ask him before I put a second shot in. Nick, you just want a second shot and then go home? You want a second shot? I lined up, again, with a really big gun, this can be tricky. You can see how the fish is swimming away, giving me a pretty small target. But I did a little hip fire right there, rolled him, and that's when I saw the bull. And I could tell right away it was a bull. It wasn't the same sandbar. And I wanted Nick to pull that thing up fast because that bull was coming in a little hot. All right, we're ready. There you go. Woohoo! We got him. Did we get him? Got him. We'll see you at the house. What a freaking meat pile going on there. We got Kuberas. Big old Kubera, that's the biggest one, 34-incher. Some solid gags. It's good stuff. Late day, but we had an absolute blast. Now we're gonna go ahead and make one of these because the Kuberas are awesome jaws. They have such big, gnarly teeth. And we got 2 of them, so I got them in the kitchen. I'm gonna show you how I do the jaw mounts. It's really easy, it's fun. And they make a pretty cool little trophy. Just like that there. That's a full skull mount. Janto gear, check it out. That's another design available. Let's go look at them. First thing you gotta do is get the jaw out of the fish, and that is actually a lot trickier than it sounds. You start to learn the cuts and it's not that bad, but basically you have 1 jaw on the bottom, 1 jaw on the top, and there's 4 pieces in each one, which we will go over more. Once you get them out, we're gonna take them over and just set them in some boiling water. You'll see they'll open up. Try getting this one in there without getting too much steam on the camera. But we get them in the water and you're just basically cooking them. Just let them go maybe 5 minutes or so. You can see that one's not even all the way underwater, so we'll have to move it around a little. That is the first Kubera. So it's all cooked up. I got it in the bowl now. I'm doing the second one. I did them separate just so I didn't risk mixing up the bones. And I'm gonna put them in 2 separate bowls. We got the 2 Kuberas, and then we're gonna go head outside. Got the big one and the smaller one. Now we're gonna go ahead and knock the rest of this meat off. All cleaned up. Got some hydrogen peroxide to whiten them up a little bit. Usually let them soak in that overnight, but we're just gonna do a little while and then dry them out. We got some still soaking, and then I got these which I've already taken out, and then I'm just gonna kind of piece them together with the super glue.